Failure, do you happen to have footage, live footage of, well, not live footage, but recorded footage of somebody trying to tell jokes and trying to act like they know things? What upset me about it is what she brought up about in the very beginning. Because I do have a story about that does tie to the honey badgers. Because I had an interaction with the honey badgers years ago, and it was
Wait.
over something they bring up.
Oh, what? Well, give us the backstory. Hit us with the
Well,
deepest lore. Let's
ho-
do Dark
ho-
Souls with this shit.
Failure's gonna. I assume Failure's gonna pop up the video, and when we get to that bit, I'm gonna go fucking like woodaloo 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 woodaloo. What the fuck?
Are you talking about? Are you talking
Oh
about this video?
fuck!
What?
Yeah, that video. Okay, so have you
Hey,
seen this
guys.
yet, Billy No Bully?
Well, yeah, I'd like to preface two things. One, yes, I have seen it. I had a lot of laughs last night watching it with the vague legal threats.
Oh yeah.
And two, I don't want to necessarily do a live watching of the entire thing because I'm planning on doing a little video response. I mean, I put it out there that I was going to do a video series on MRAs, and
All
this
right.
seems like the best point to start.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we have that confirmation. Let's not do like the whole thing. You said you went through it. Do you remember a few good parts?
Oh fuck! I mean, I think there was like somewhere around the 3 minute mark, the 17 mark, and the 22-second mark. There was talk about lawsuits and legally actionable things. She even tweeted that out. It's saying, "Well, they're legally actionable things." I can't give you an exact time code. I don't have this shit written down. I just kind of watched it, laughed, and then made a few shit posts and went to bed. But I don't know. Sounds to me like it's kind of vaguely hinting around the "if you make fun of us, we're going to sue you" shit. There was
Alright.
also a couple other gems like the you need to show your identity. You're a coward if you don't tell me who you are. What is with all these fucking former gamer gators who are dealing? Yeah, I'm sounding like V now, mate. But what is with all
Gamergators,
these
mate.
former all these former gamer gators who would shit talk and shit post about SJWs and the fucking gaming journalists, and then be called out and said you're just a Twitter egg or you're just an anime avatar. You need to tell me who you are. You're hiding behind anonymity. And yet all these former gamer gators who were against that are now suddenly, you need to show who you are. You need to tell me your name.
Here's my thing with her. She was trying to say, well, the Kumite is trying to be like Howard Stern or Gavin McGinnis, but they don't have the same intellectual blah, blah, blah. Gavin McGinnis, one of my buddies, Ralph Sutton, went on his fucking show. Gavin was fucking piss drunk, took a piss in a cup, and then drank that piss. So that's, yeah, oof, that bar is going to be hard to go over.
Hey, it's something to aim for.
Yeah.
Something to aim for, Tonka. I don't know. Maybe you can do it in a
Tonka,
2 week.
yeah, Tonka, you ready to drink piss?
Oh, he's been taken out. A capo swung by his place. They're gonna take him out. So, while we got a minute here, Phil, you're saying you were on a stream earlier with, was it Vamp Candy?
Yeah.
So you got into an argument with somebody?
No, Tonka got into an argument with King of Paul.
Oh, wait, really? Okay, see, I completely missed this shit. Like, I literally just woke up maybe fucking 5 minutes before the show came on because I like listening to it in the morning. What you want to give me the
That was a
backstory?
plug.
You want to give? Hey, I like this shit. That's why I pop on. I like listening to it.
Tonka, I gotta ask first. Did you fill up that cup with piss all the way? Are you ready to drink it?
Yeah, not gonna go the Gavin route exactly. The thing with King of Paul happened on Failure's show. He does it before this one. But yeah, he came on, and it was just this thing where everybody's like doxing. This is like, well, this part's public, this part's not public, and King of Paul tried to defend it a little, because the truth is he's done some of that shit. And I told him I don't care if he's done some of that shit. It was wrong when he did it too. Just like it was wrong when it happened to him, fine, it's wrong when you did it too. It's simple.
And that started a bit of an argument, did it?
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't hate him. He seems like it seems like he does mean well, but he overreacts to everything.
Are you saying he's like a lovable goof that just can't help himself, kind of thing?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda.
I could put him in that boat. He's a goof. He does, and I don't mean that in like a he fucks up a lot or anything like. He does. I don't know. He does fuck up.
Well, didn't Ralph Retort want to talk to King of Pole? I mean, if he's talking to you on Failure Show, is he coming on the Kumite when Ralph comes on?
The door's open. That was a thing that may happen.
See, this is a problem with all the shit going on. I miss a lot of it. Like, I've missed this entire chapter of, like, Ralph and King of Pole, and I guess now you and King of Pole. Like, I'm completely fucking out of the loop on it.
Well, I don't hate King of Pole, but he can't get sanctimonious on other people when he's got so many holes of his own. And he can't be like, well, you're too much of a coward to go on the Kumite when he dodged somebody on the Kumite for like 3 weeks.
So how did the loving, tender-hearted conversation end? Was there screaming
The
match?
Kumite had to start. Oh, God, I fucking yelled at him for like 10, 20 minutes.
Oh, now I have to go listen to this. Failure, is this your most recent stream, right? the newest one, yeah?
Yeah, it's towards the end. It's towards the end of the show that it happened.
Yeah, because I love screaming matches. That shit's always entertaining.
Well, there's 3,000 people here.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, all right, give them ones if you want to hear me yell at King of Pole.
Chat, if you want to relive the memories of just moments ago and hear a screaming match, press 1 in that fucking chat. If you want to watch an Indian get revenge for being put on the reservation by that white motherfucker, hit that 1 button. Oh, it looks like they want to see some scalping taking place here, Tonka.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Okay.
The people demand blood. Yeah, you can't lead them into there was some fucking screaming going on, and then blue ball them because they want to see that shit.
All right. I'm trying to find the timestamp. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, while you're doing that, what's up with people have been saying that they've been having difficulty accessing your streams and stuff. I know you talked about.
Yeah. There's an interesting issue.
1 or 2 of them, or is it a bunch of them that this is happening?
No, it seems to just be 2 of them. One of them people don't seem to notice so much, but it was one that happened last week that didn't process until like yesterday evening. But this one from the other day when we did the big liberalist stream, that one for some reason still has not loaded all the way.
Do you think it's like the length? Maybe like YouTube has like a limit to the amount of space you're taking up? I have no idea. I've never done live streams of this length. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one's only, I think, 5 hours and some change. And
oh, holy shit. How badly have you been sucked into this when you say that one's only 5 hours?
Oh, yeah, it's brutal. Oh, God. I hate you, Failure.
Right.
Oh, my God.
This has turned into fucking morning radio. Like, I'm glad. I always wanted to have the Opie and Anthony thing. Like, I've always been a big fan of that. So the fact that I dragged Tonka into this, I'm so happy.
Yeah, he's reached the point now where it's only 5 hours. It's only a 22-hour stream.
Here's what I treated Tonka to in the first week that I knew him. I had him on with Keemstar.
Get him right in there. Get him ready for some blood sports.
Yeah. Just start with a small YouTuber for him to fight. Just a little Tonka versus Keemstar. Why not?
There you go.
Ever since it's been downhill. All right, here we go.
You found it?
Yeah.
Make the call.
Well, there's 5 minutes until the Kumite starts. I can smash this shit down in about 30 seconds.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Interesting.
Here you got 30 seconds. Go.
Kill it.
Go.
Wait, what?
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll use me as an example. So I got dogs, and I've got a thread on there that they fuck with me, and the owner don't get along, right? But I have made about 6 threads, 1 community thread on the cannibal community, and I've interviewed Pero Loco, the owner of the cannibal, and just went through that to give people insight on that side. I've also covered pedophile stuff. I made CRP's thread, which I talked about yesterday. I apologize to CRP about it, but I never doxed him in it. But I used it in order to find out why he was conning somebody, and I talked to Professor to add context to the thread, and that was it. I actually never even used a photo.
You mean that guy who won't step up and actually say whether or not he was fucked? Because I don't believe his story.
He actually provided all the emails to me and Guardian. Like
he provided some emails, but he refuses to speak on the situation.
Well,
now, I've seen some other things that hold on. I've seen other things from CRP that make it pretty fucking contingent on this motherfucker stepping up and saying something.
Well, from what I understand from Keen, and you'd have to talk to Guardian more, is that it has something with litigation, like legal advisory or something like that. You'd have to talk to the guy in order to understand that, but he did provide all the other shit.
No, that's the thing. that guy should be talking. No use in doxing CRP. There was no use in it at all.
Well, I don't think he was even that. I mean, the whole point of it was to go through his work thing. If you read his actual article that I wrote, all it was his history and his shady past. There was no address or information or anything like get this guy, or it wasn't even intended that way. In fact, when Sargon and V used it, I talked to Sargon, and you can ask Failure. I talked to somebody on stream yesterday about it because I was like, well, hold on. I told Sargon and them that I don't advocate for this, and that was not the intent of the thread. Like, it's weaponizing that kind of autism. It's stupid to me. It's wrong. You shouldn't do that. But if it's something that I feel is public interest, or especially since this guy was trying to get into the YouTube community.
About that one guy.
Well, no.
What was the interest there? I gotta know.
Well, hold on, Tonka. Because you had CRP coming in, and he had a history, an elusive history of previous jack-of-all-trade jobs where he's done either shady behavior or involved in shady shit, and he ran around and...
No, that's fucking false. No, there's one instance that you guys may have something on. The rest of it is you guys are all like, oh, well, he said he was selling books about how to be a director and shit. Like, no, who gives a fuck? Maybe that's fucking goofy self-help shit, but that's not fucking illegal. That's not a public interest.
Okay. Well, to me, it felt like it was. I don't like it. I don't like con people. I don't like.
All right, real quick. I want you to look at the chat real quick. Chat is writing self-help books a fucking public interest to dox someone.
Well, no, that's not even fucking fair. That's not even fair. And you keep calling it doxing. That's not what I said. I didn't say about public health.
I'm making sure we're taking all that part out of it. All that bit can be gone. The only thing that you would have that would be a fucking reason would be something to do with that fucking guy who was in a business transaction with. And at that point, it's not even a public interest. If they're having litigation, they're having litigation.
Well, yes.
Fucking interest.
Yeah, but either way, I saw a guy in the YouTube community.
Wait, no, there's no either way. Stop talking. Stop talking past me. There's no either fucking way. You're full of shit. There's no either fucking way. There either is a public interest or there's not a public interest. There is no fucking public interest.
All right, well then fine. If it wasn't for you, that to me and a lot of other people, they disagree. You can easily go to the thread and see that people
disagree. They're fucking wrong.
Okay, well that's if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But there's other people who disagree, and there's people who talk about it all the time on other.
The truth. Fine. Tell me the public interest. I'll be quiet for 30 seconds. Tell me the fucking public interest in somebody else's fucking case.
You. All right, well, I'm not going to convince you, but to me and to some other people, we saw Coach Red Pill come in to the community, and it looked like he was doing some shady stuff. I was introduced to Professor Keen and all this other shit, and to me, it looked like there was some more shady stuff going on. Now, I looked into all the other shit. What was he doing that was so shady? To me, it looked like he was scamming an economics community out of money, and he faked to be an economist.
Proof of this.
That's what it looked like. The fucking emails between him and Keen, the articles that were written on
it. Again, no, that's one guy.
The contract. Well, hold on. The contract with CRP. Now, again, I've apologized to CRP if he felt that was the way after Sargon and V ran with it and did what they did.
Or you apologized to him, and you definitely fucking should have.
Well, I did, but that's not the point. After what Sargon and V did,
definitely fucking should have.
Right, but to me, I still believe he did shady shit. That's and a lot of other people
doesn't mean you dox.
Shady shit. Indescript shady.
Yes. Yeah, he held an entire economics community hostage and when he was supposed to give it up for $1. It was fucking Coach Red Pill.
This website. It was no, that's not a community. That is one fucking transaction with that guy over the website. I know about that shit. No, I'm not saying he was right for doing it.
All right. Yeah, but hold on, Taki. Then you had people like Professor Keen and people from that community coming out and saying that he scammed them out of thousands of dollars. You had people writing articles.
And one of them is coming out. When they're asked to speak on the subject, they say, I'll let this speak. No, they're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, but the evidence is there.
Litigation
it's not even about Professor Keen. The evidence is there. You have an entire community that said, yes, this happened. You have Professor Keen saying, yes, change your credit card.
Yes, this happened. What is this community? Yes, what happened?
For 9 months, he was collecting the payments every fucking time a subscription came out, and people were still getting scammed. And they had no idea. They had articles written by economic forums and economic blogs and websites that were talking about this was happening at the time it was happening. You can easily go to Twitter and look at that means he was doing shit. Yes, he was doing
doesn't mean that. That means people were fucking writing about it like you. That's what that means.
Yes. Because it's what, Tonka? It's public interest to some people. The economics community was pissed off. You had a guy who wasn't
Did he? No.
who
Yes
lied
or
about
no?
the
Did
economics.
he face any consequences for these actions in a legal
No.
way? Yes or no?
No! That's the problem. He
Not.
didn't face shit.
Why
never faced
didn't
shit,
he?
Just like Robert Geffing. No, hold on. Because nobody did shit about it. Just like Robert Geffing stole people's money and nobody did shit about it. It doesn't mean that he shouldn't be shown to be the fucking shitty con man he is if he's trying to scheme his way into another community. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to
was
other
he
people.
scheming into? Where is the thing where he?
But
What
that's
is
what it
this
looked
you're
like.
talking about?
That's what it looked like.
Oh, it's
Right,
what
I
it
don't
looked
have
like. So you're the
proof.
fucking gatekeeper
That's
for the
right.
internet now, right? You're the fucking
No, I
gatekeeper.
didn't say that. No, don't straw man me. Don't straw man me, Tonka. That's not right. That's not what I said either. That's not what I
the
said.
stupid shit you sound
He's
like
not-
right now.
No.
It
No,
looked
that's
like
not
he was
true.
doing something.
He's
I just
got a
had to
past
do
history of
something.
doing it.
No, you're
He
fucking
has
acting
a
like
past
the
history of
internet
doing
cop.
it, Tonka.
That's why people are over this shit.
Oh my
Internet
fucking god.
cops.
I didn't say that, nor am I implying that. Stop
Then
straw
what are
manning
you
me, man.
doing?
That's not even fucking a fair argument.
Not straw manning. Why the fuck are you
Yes,
jumping
are.
on?
You're like, oh, you're
You
gatekeeping,
can't
you're
do
this
shit.
and that. All I'm saying is that he looked like he was scheming. Other people agree to that. And the reason that he has a past where he has done shady or he's shown to do very fucking bad things to communities in the past suggests that he would again do it again. That's all I'm saying. And if me going out of my way to show that,
Again,
then I
waiting
guess
for
that's
some real
it.
evidence. You wouldn't be fucking apologizing to him if you were
Fair.
right.
No, I didn't apologize about the thread. I apologized if people took it out of context and used it to attack him personally. That's what I apologize for. I apologize to him and JF for that, because that's not what it was for. And it never was intended for that. In the article itself, there is no personal information, no family information, no go get him. I didn't address any of that. That wasn't the point.
You got his
Fucking
name and the
picture,
fucking
his
address to his
picture.
business.
Yes. What? His address isn't in the thread.
Name and the address to his business is in the fucking thread.
No, his address is. He doesn't have a business to his address. What are you talking about?
Address, yeah, it's in the fucking thread.
What business? What are you talking about? In the OP itself?
Shit.
Nobody posted it.
What?
Where? All it has is his name in it. There is no business. I didn't write any like this is his business address. Go and fuck with him. That's never in there.
When you
That's
put
not what-
someone's
no, that's not
name,
what
they
it
can
said.
trace things around.
Keeps going
Yes.
because you put the name there because you know what you wanted to happen here. You know why you did this.
To out a con man, in my opinion.
A name is a dox if they don't want their name out there, you dumbass.
Fucker was on RT with his full name running around as an economist, and he lied about that.
You put a name on one of these goofy sites and you just let people just put it up there, let people play with it. What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, I already apologized.
Is that why you're fucking being so fucking cowardly about it? Because that's what pisses me off
I'm
about it. You know
not
what the
being
fuck you
no
did?
fucking cowardly.
You know what the fuck you were
I'm
trying to
talking
do with
about
it?
right now. No. I'm not being no cowardly. I
Shitting
told you
about
that
it right now. You are
No,
bullshitting. You're LARPing like some kind of fucking internet cop.
No, I'm not bullshitting or running around like an internet cop. No,
Your fucking name is the exceptional detective, you fucking goof.
No, Tonka.
Detective, you goof.
Exceptional
Yeah, it's a
detective, did you hear what I said earlier
No,
about
it's
putting
not
names
it.
out there?
Stop taking it so fucking seriously, Tonka.
You're
Put
the
your
one
head out of
taking
your
it
place and
seriously,
sit
you
down.
dumb
retard.
fuck. You're the
I'm
one
not
doxing
fucking
people, you
dumb.
goofy fuck.
Okay, all right. If that's what you think, then fine. Whatever. That's fine.
It's the
Either
fact,
way,
you dumb son of a bitch.
all right,
Just
fine.
like
If
you're a
that's what it
fucking
is,
police
then it's-
LARPer, you
what?
goof.
No.
Look at your fucking name. Look at your fucking name. Look at your
Yeah,
fucking
who gives
name.
a shit? Who gives a shit, Tonka? But either way, I already
You,
apologized to the
officer
guy if that's what it
detective.
felt like that.
Apparently you do, officer detective, who must sit around
Yeah,
and
but
protect the
yeah,
internet
but
from
you
the
know what?
evil CRP.
Oh, fuck off. That's so fucking dumb and gay and autistic.
Dumb
not
and gay and
even a case of
autistic,
what
and it's
it
what the fuck you
What?
did. You are dumb and gay and
Well,
autistic.
fine. If that's what you think, then that's fine. And that's fucking fine. But I've already apologized to the guy if he felt that it was a dox. I've already talked to the guy and said, you know what, this is what I thought. That's the way it was. And then that's it. I
It's
can't
a dox,
remove the
you
article.
fucking
I can't remove the
retard.
thread.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna take your goofy shit
What?
seriously when you act like this. Sit here and call everybody else cowards. Get the Ralph retort on. I got him on. You're too much of a pussy to go against him.
No, I don't talk to people who did what he did. That's a
Pussy.
little different.
Dox
And he
somebody,
already
you
apologized.
fucking faggot.
No. There's a difference from going into talking about somebody's past careers and doing shady shit to going after somebody's relationship, contacting the relationship's exes, going out of their way to talking to family members. There's a whole
you
nother
can
Putting
get
out
certain
someone's name can
relationships.
cause that to happen, you fucking dumbass.
No, that's a whole nother fucking ball game from A to B. And me and Ralph worked our shit
No,
out
you
way
put out
after
a
that.
name, it can be traced back their entire life. You fucking
All right, well, you know
retard.
what? Fine. I'll own it. I'm sorry if that's the case. I'm sorry. I got
innocent faggoty fucking cherub when you're confronted. You're fucking pathetic, dude. Get some sack.
I'm not no fucking pathetic. Fuck off, Tonka. I'm
Oh,
talking
yes, you
right
fucking
now.
are with this
No,
shit.
I'm not.
Oh, you know
No, I'm
all
not.
about the internet,
No,
but you
I'm
don't know
not.
what happens when you put a name on Kiwi Farms. Fuck out
I
of here.
didn't say that. I didn't fucking say that, Tonka. I sat here and said I already told you, explained exactly what I did and how I did it, and then I
voice
told you I
a little
apologized
deeper,
to
so you sound a little more manly. Get a little bass in that fucking tone, you goofy fucking faggot.
Oh, fuck off, Tonka. You're being a dick, man. I already fucking talked about this.
Dick
I
to
talked
a
about it many
fucking
times,
piece of
and I've
shit.
apologized.
You are
and
a
how am I
piece of
piece of shit?
fucking shit.
How am I a piece of shit, Tonka?
You
What did
Dutch
I
people,
fucking
you
do that's so
stupid
bad?
People, you
motherfucker.
think you fucking protect the internet. You're a loser.
I didn't say I protect the fucking
Ooh,
internet.
yeah.
I didn't even imply that. Stop putting fucking words in my mouth, Tonka. Why don't you calm the fuck down?
Tim, yes or no? Did you put his name up? Yes or no?
Yes,
Are you
I
too much
did,
of a
man.
fucking
Just said
pussy to face Ralph retort after you called him out on the Kumite? Yes or no?
No, I'm not. We've already talked to each other. We apologize. He apologized already for that shit, and I said, that's great. Let's work it out.
Great.
You know, we fucking
Are you
talked
ready
it
to
out.
face him now? Because you've been crying for fucking 3 weeks. Oh, don't put me on with the Ralph retort. I can't go on with the Ralph retort. I'm not going against the
Why
Ralph
would I face
retort.
the, why do I need to face the guy
go
that made
against
him
Ralph.
talk our shit
Get
out?
somebody else to go
Argue
against
about it.
Ralph. I want to talk shit about him 24/7 and spam you with fucking Twitter shit, but I don't have the sack to face him.
Let me question bullshit, Tonka. I talked it out with the guy. I just told you. I said me and him worked it out. We're fine. Now you're like, oh, why don't you go on there and start more drama out of nowhere? There's no
Oh,
more
it's not
fucking
start
drama.
more
to
drama.
talk
Oh,
about.
really? Did you tell me to get him on or not? Yes or no? Was it
Yeah,
not your
that was
idea?
before
You
we
said to
worked
get
shit
him
out.
on, yes or no?
That was before we worked shit out. Now we worked shit out, and you knew that.
Simple fucking question, officer. Yes or no?
I just said that was before. Yes, but that was before we worked it out,
Fucking
Tonka.
cocksucker trying to pretend it's
No,
anything.
I'm not gonna shut my fucking mouth. I'm not pretending. I'm telling you exactly what you asked. I'm giving you direct answers. Stop acting like you're something fucking better. Putting words in my mouth. Also, the shit, Tonka. I
Shit in your
respect you. I like
fucking
your
mouth.
show, and I support
I
your
don't have
show,
to put
but
shit in
if
your
you're
fucking mouth. You need to
angry-
go look in the fucking
No,
mirror and realize you're the goddamn problem right now. Yeah.
What am I doing that's so
You get
fucking
it?
bad? I'm
you get
answering
it?
your questions directly. I'm talking to you directly. I'm on the same level as you. So what
Get
the fuck am I doing that's so
You
fucking
ain't on
bad?
my fucking level, motherfucker. You'll never be on my
Then
level.
what the
You're too
fuck am I
fucking
doing
fake.
that's so
You're
bad?
on
What do you have
negative
that?
level
Damn
6.
fake to ever be on my fucking level, kid.
Tonka.
You're too much of a
No, no,
fucking
not you.
fake to be on my fucking level.
What am
You'll
I thinking
never
about now,
fucking
Tonka?
get
Why
on my
do you
level
put
this way.
words and straw manning me and doing all this fucking stupid shit
Man,
rather
you-
than answering me
I don't have
directly?
to straw man you.
Shit,
And I don't have to
dumbass.
answer a goddamn thing to you, you fucking loser. You fucking
Okay, so
police
you can,
LARPing goof.
all right. What the fuck am I LARPing about now, Tonka? What else are you gonna just keep throwing out there that you're not answering
Real
fucking
quick,
questions on?
take that. If you think this guy's a goofy goddamn LARPer, throw me a 1.
Oh, yeah. Let me use the chat to fucking answer your question. Tonka, I haven't done shit to you. I'm fucking talking to you directly. I'm answering your questions
Said
and more.
that
And I
you
know
wanted
you
to
did
come
it,
argue
apologize to
this,
people,
that I
and that's
was
not
wrong
fucking
about
good enough.
something.
No,
Well,
shut
hop
the
your
fuck
happy
up.
ass in it.
That's
No, you
not
don't tell
fucking
me to
good
shut
enough
up,
for
kid.
you.
You don't
Yeah,
tell me to
I
shut
do,
up, kid.
because you're
You
fucking
better get
yabbering
your
at the
voice
mouth and
changer
putting
that
words
has
in my
some
mouth, and
bass
I'm
in
not
that
even
tone if
fucking
you want to
saying
come
it.
at me, little man.
No,
You better get the voice changer with some bass in the tone. You want to come over here, little
What
motherfucker.
the fuck are you talking about, Tonka?
Talking about Tonka? Hey, shut up, Tonka. What are you talking about, Tonka? I can't believe you're doing this to me, Tonka. I can't believe you do this to me.
I'm not even talking. Why are you putting more
How
words in
could
my
you
mouth? I'm
do
not
this
here
to me?
whining. I'm
I can't
asking
believe
you,
you would do
what is your
something.
fucking
Oh my
problem?
god.
No,
Oh my
I didn't
god,
say
oh
that
my
either,
god.
Tonka. Why do you keep making
Oh my
it more
god,
shit?
I'm gonna clutch
Why
my
don't you just
coils.
stay on point and answer the fucking question, Tonka?
Oh my
What's your
god.
fucking problem, dude?
Problem is you're a fake. My problem is you're a LARPing
Think
fucking
about it,
pussy.
Tonka.
You're what's wrong with the
What am I
internet.
talking about, Tonka?
My problem is that you're a LARPing pussy.
All right, and what am I being a pussy and LARPing about, Tonka? Give me some examples. That I
You
haven't
talk
already
to
answered.
people,
You're not
you're
running an
doxing and pretending to
interrogation
be
here,
a
you dumb
detective.
son of a bitch.
What are you talking about? I won't talk about doxing. We're talking
This
about it right
isn't a
now.
fucking interrogation, you dumb fuck. Everybody knows but you. Welcome to that part of the fucking story where you go into the goddamn room, look in the fucking mirror, and do some pondering. You're the goddamn problem.
Well, and what's the problem? What have I done that's a problem right now? What is it that I've done that
You're not that retarded, officer.
No, I'm not being retarded. I'm answering you a fucking question. What have I done that I haven't either already talked to someone about and worked it out?
Answering your questions, pussy. Officer Pussy. I'm not answering
let me
shit.
finish. Be fucking real. Be fucking real.
Finish. No, I'm not letting you do shit.
What have I
Oh,
no,
fuck you,
I'm
kid.
not talking. Yeah,
I'm not doing
you
shit.
can't.
Yeah,
You
keep
can't
la la
fucking
la. I don't
argue with
care.
me. Because either
can't
I own it, I
hang
talk
with you,
about
kid.
it, or I fucking apologize.
To this, but you ain't on my level. You'll never be on my level. You are some spurgy fucking 4chan kid who wants to be famous. You'll never be on my level. You wish you were Jim. You'll never be on my level.
I didn't fucking
Anybody, dude.
Detective, fake detective, you are the laughing stock of the fucking internet.
And how so? What am I fucking
Sitting there
doing?
shit laughing at you right now.
You're saying I'm LARPing. You haven't answered why. You say I'm a pussy. You haven't answered why. Yet I'm answering your question. I'm being
You're a
direct.
fucking pussy. I've been very direct on why you're a pussy. I don't repeat myself.
No, you haven't. You've been yelling and jabbing at the mouth and sounding fucking spurgy. That's all you've been doing is yelling and yelling.
Motherfucker.
Fucking yell, but we have to go down and yell. You're just mad for no reason. All because I came on here and said, "Hey, look, I want to make an argument about."
Listen to you.
And then you wanted me to answer the question and apologize, and I fucking did. So what is the fucking problem? Yeah, what? What about me?
Why don't you go on 4chan and talk about your name some more on 4chan? Because that's what that's for, you fucking dipshit.
What are you fucking talking about 4chan in my name?
Go name drop yourself on 4chan if you more, you fucking loser.
I'm talking. Yeah, what are you fucking talking about? I'm talking to you directly. I'm answering your fucking questions. I'm sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, I talked to this guy. I worked it out. Oh yeah, I apologize. I worked it out."
I didn't have a question. I told you. I didn't ask you shit. I told you.
So then what is the fucking problem with me, Tonka? Because I haven't had a problem with you.
You might need to rewind then, son. Son, it's time to rewind. I'll repeat myself.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna? I can't hear you. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. I can't hear you.
Anything. You just stop. All right, I gotta go start my fucking show.
Is this where it ended?
Sit around, think your fucking shit through.
Yeah,
Sit in the
pretty much the
fucking
end.
corner with your dunce cap on for about 2 hours and get your
Phil,
shit
you wanna
together,
pause that
motherfucker.
shit?
You a goddamn.
Now, I love screaming. I love screaming matches. Is there any way that you can continue this with King of Pole on the morning Kumite?
I don't think he wants to.
Well, I saw him in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still around. I saw him pop up, said a couple of things.
Maybe. Like the
Failure.
thing that he was talking
Get him
about.
in.
The thing that he was talking about that was annoying. We were talking about doxing, and he kept popping up like, "Well, I don't think it's that bad sometimes." And the answer to that is when I do it. Everybody knows that's what the answer to that. Well, when I do it, it's not